Ever wonder what would happen if the whole world suddenly got too happy and you were the one person who couldn't go along with it? Apple TV has a brand new series called Pluribus, where a mysterious event connects pretty much everyone, and somehow that perfect world feels like a nightmare. Rhea Seehorn stars as Carol, the most miserable person on Earth, who might be the only person who can stop it. Rhea Seehorn is here with us today. Welcome to the show, Rhea. How are you?
Thank you. I'm well. Thanks.
All right, so for people that are just hearing about Pluribus, what is the simplest way to describe Carol and the moment that her world kind of flips upside down?
Simple? I'm not sure I can pull that one off. Okay. So Carol it kind of is, but was a successful romance novelist, but very much a misanthrope, fault finder, can't enjoy anything, has to say what's wrong with everything, and has this world event happen that moves somewhat like a virus where everybody except 13 people are immune, and she's one of the immune people to this thing that makes everybody habitually peaceful and content, and happy, and they all have one brain. You're still in your own mortal body, but you share one hive mind. Carol thinks this is a horrible thing. And even among the other immune people, a lot of them think, why is this so bad? And that's sort of an integral question that the show explores from a lot of different angles of how do you define happiness? How do you define contentment? How do you define individuality and freedom and success? And what is worth the cost of some of those things?
And it also looks like Carol has this dream life, but she's still miserable, and I can relate. What did you latch onto emotionally when you first read who she is and
Sorry
who
about
she's kind of fighting against?
She yeah, I mean, I felt like she's wait, say your question again. I'm sorry. I didn't want my cat to bother you.
Oh no, I'm down with cats. We got cats in our studio, so
Okay.
cat life is the best life that we have. It was basically saying when you read the script, what did you latch onto emotionally, and when you saw that she was kind of fighting against the world, I guess.
Yeah, I many things, and one of them being that I had to constantly keep in mind that there is a very personal obstacle she has weighing her down. In addition to losing the world, she lost her wife, and we wanted that grief to stay real and present, and not just be something that you're just over the next day. And I kind of would start from that place some days because I thought she can't it's hard to take in if you're a real person that this is happening to the larger aspects of what is going on in the world. And there's many times where she's, the Simpsons character of old man yelling at clouds, and she's just the only person screaming and no one understands why. And so I just kept reminding myself to try to be as honest as I could in those moments, and Vince writes in a way that allows those moments of honesty, which I think are always the way to bring the audience in on the journey with me.
And the show plays with this big question: is that joined happiness a utopia, or is it something darker? As
Right.
an actor, how do you stay grounded in the reality of the story while everything around just kind of feels uncanny?
Just like I was just saying, I just look for like what is the real person in the middle of this? What is the real reaction? So yeah, most of us have not had a situation where we felt like the entire world was invaded by some kind of alien virus that was making them happy, but we have all been in rooms, most of us I think, where you feel like you're the only person shouting that the barn's on fire, and
Mhm.
you look crazy shouting it, and everyone's like, wow, you should really settle down, and it just is making you crazier and crazier. So I was just constantly look for like what are the things that are most like this, as if that you can just start the build from there and then raise the stakes.
And you and Vince Gilligan have such a strong creative history. Um, I could tell that there's a big difference in the tone of Pluribus compared to what people might expect from him. But how did he open this up and let you explore in what you did with Carol?
I mean, for some people, this is Vince going back to his roots because he started on X Files. So they were prepared to have him do sci-fi. He actually told me almost nothing. He just said it has nothing to do with the Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul world. It has a sci-fi element, and I just want to send you the script and see what you think. And I went on the same wild ride that you guys did watching the pilot. I was just like, this is nuts, and this is going to be so much fun.
Ray, I want to thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Pluribus is streaming now on Apple TV. If you like smart sci-fi with suspense, dark humor, and a big, wait, what would I do question or two, this one's going to stick with you. So check it out on Apple TV. Ray, I want to thank you for hanging out with me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.